Real quick before we get started, just want to shout out my Discord, link is in the description. Join up, boys. Today I bring you the most simplistic 2x2 in Rust. This Rust solo base design is so simple you don't even need a brain to build it. Alright, let's get right into the tour. We've got the industrial door as our front door because we pay to win, baby. Got a garage door on this side, going up to 2 high foundations with windows so we can see outside. Going through another garage door, we've got our main living area. This area is home to some drop boxes, research table, repair bench, furnaces, and a little bit of loot storage. Got a bed up here as well in case you need to spawn here in an online raid. Through this garage door, we've got an entrance, and then to the right garage door, we've got our bunker entrance. The entrance on this side is identical to the one we came in through, it's just mirrored. If we go up one more floor, we're going to have our bed floor and shooting floor. In this main area, you've got a locker, a couple boxes, and a mixing table. Behind the store, you've got a bedroom. You've got some glass windows throughout so you can see what's going on in your outer peaks. For the outer peaks, I decided to do single door peaks because they're really easy to make. If you don't like these though, you can definitely switch it up. We've also got some roof peek ups so you can see what's going on your roof and defend your minicopter if need be. We've got 2 sets of these, one on each side of the shooting floor, so makes it nice and easy to defend your roof. On either side of the shooting floor as well, we've got 2 chutes leading to a ground floor exit or entrance. These are really useful when you defend your territory from the roof and have to go out and loot quickly. Or when you get chased back to your base, you don't have to waste time opening a bunch of garage doors to get to your shooting floor. There's 2 entrances to the roof through triangle ladder hatches on either side. Up here, we've actually got a lot of stuff. We've got turrets, vending machine bunkers, wind turbines, and our minicopter. Credits to Game Lights for these epic bunkers. I'll have his channel linked down below. But basically, you just put a triangle roof down, and it will expose the vending machine to where you can loot it. To shut it, just demolish the twig, and your vending machine is no longer lootable. You won't be able to reach the loot from the vending machine without placing down the roof, which means you need TC Priv to open them. They're pretty awesome. To get in there, you need 15 rockets, 8 C4, or like 5 jackhammers. If you're going to be using these, you should definitely add a second TC as well. Last but not least, we'll head down into the bunker. It's a different variation of roof bunker. It's pretty simple to make. To destroy it, make sure you have a bag inside the bunker, spawn in there and destroy the twig, and you'll be able to pass through the roof. To put your bunker back up, just put down a twig floor frame and then upgrade a sheet metal roof on top of it. You can leave the floor frame twig so it's really easy to break. But yeah, the core is super cozy once you get it set up. You can put pretty much everything you need in here. I mean, it's just a 2x2 with some lower foundations. The way I set it up, the core has like 15 large boxes. The upkeep on the TC right there, it's a little thick, but when you're active, it's nice to have a larger base with peak downs and lots of space. You know what server this base would be perfect on? Rustomantic, baby! Rustomantic is a brand new server network with 2x servers, vanilla, monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, you name it, man. They also do tons of skin giveaways, like this big GRIN giveaway they did last month, for example. They also do tons of streamer events, so you might get to meet or kill your favorite streamer, and get paid to do it. So if you join their Discord, you pretty much lose nothing. You get a good Rust experience, and you might win something. Go check them out today, link below. Now, back to business. I'll have the build cost down in the description, and we'll also have a link to the sanctuary code so you can go view the base for yourself and check it out if you have any questions. But without further ado, let's get into the build. You're going to start with 1 low square foundation, and then you're going to do 2 high squares on each side. Wall it off as I do here, using half walls on the low foundation with full walls on top of them. Make sure you use wall frames for your front doors so you can upgrade to garage doors later. When you're building the starter, if you're low on stone, make sure you save it for the high foundations, otherwise people will just be able to crouch walk into your base. I love this Rust solo base design because it combines a lot of old and new building tricks. It also keeps things very simple, which is very important to me. Put down the TC in the back left corner so you can make a shelf in there later. For now, place down 2 large boxes, or just place down small boxes if that's all you have. In this lowered square, you can fit 4 large boxes in a circle. To get them to fit perfectly, you just have to wiggle them into the corner like I do. If you need an explanation on how to do this, I have a tips and tricks video on my channel where I can teach you. Above your boxes, you can place a little triangle here, and then you can place some furnaces on top of it. I'm not going to show you how to place every deployable because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to do it for the starter unit. Place your level 1 bench inside the airlock, then place your sleeping bag near the TC. You can wiggle in a research table to the right of your level 1 bench as well. And that should be all you need to get started, so let's expand. Go outside to the front of the 2x2 and place down a low square right next to your front door. After that, place down a half wall next to the front door, and then a full wall across the square from it. After that, place a full wall on top of the half wall and a half wall on top of the full wall and upgrade. It's very important that you place your walls just like this, as that's what will create the bunker. Place down 3 more full walls on top of that, and then we'll make this our front door entrance. If you don't have ladder BP yet, you can use a floor and some L-shaped stairs to get up to the roof. This is what your base will look like now, but if you're smart, you realize there's no way up, so let's build the jump up. Run off your base on either side and place a high foundation off of the other high foundation. Then you can place a half wall off that and place floor triangles on top. Demolish these 2 build pieces and this will create your jump up. If you have trouble reaching the foundation, you can place another low foundation right here because you're going to be doing it anyway later. After that, do the exact same thing on the other side of the base. Next, we'll start by honeycombing. These low foundations do make honeycombing a little bit more expensive, so it's kind of annoying, but I like what they do for the core design, so it's worth it to me. Start with the adjacent sides to your jump up, and then you can honeycomb the jump up and add airlocks. This base isn't the most cost effective, but I think the ease of building and lack of brain power required are worth it. Next, we'll add doors and windows to our jump up so it's protected. Use the same door and window combination on the other side. After that, we can wall off the whole of our second floor and then upgrade the stone around it. You can put a roof over everything except this area because it'll be your chute. Make sure you add roof access here. At this point, you should probably have a level 2 bench, so you can add a ladder hatch over here in your bunker entrance. You can also add 4 large boxes like we did in the other lowered square. Add strengthened glass windows to your airlock and the pay-to-win door with a window if you're about that life. This corner over here with the 2 triangles above one of your airlocks will be a loot room, so you can add shelves there whenever you're ready. Also, as soon as you can, spam garage doors in every single wall frame in your base. It's just the safest option. Also, as you progress, make sure you work towards upgrading everything in your core to armored. It doesn't have to be all at once, but just be strategic about it. In the empty triangles on your second floor, you can add furnaces and boxes and then seal them off with windows. And make sure you add strengthened glass windows when you log off to increase the raid cost. I shouldn't have to say it, but you should garage door spam on the second floor as well. Upgrade the chute to your shooting floor to sheet metal. Raiders will have to spend 8 rockets instead of 4 to block you from moving from floor to floor. Upgrade all the squares on the shooting floor to sheet metal as well to make top downs more expensive. Now we can start building our peaks. I kept the shooting floor as simple as possible so you can upgrade very easily. You can add wide gaps if you want, but I decided just to do the classic door peaks. Place down your triangles just as I do so that there's a little slit in each corner. Upgrade these bad boys to stone. Once you're done upgrading them, add a layer of windows going around. Then you can upgrade all those to stone as well, of course. After that, we'll place door frames on the right side of the slit if you're looking at it. Never the left like I did there. Always this side. That will allow the single door to swing open and block entry from the outside to your shooting floor. Add triangle ladder hatches in these floor frames. Until you add the chute, they can function as a little makeshift peak. You can just open them up if someone's trying to hide there from you. Next, we'll make our roof peak ups. On opposite sides of the 2x2, place down half walls. Then on top of those half walls, place windows. You can also place windows around the rest of the perimeter of the 2x2, except where you're going to place your entrances to the peaks, which for me will be here and here. After this, we'll seal off the main 2x2 area with square floors. Since this area can lead downstairs, we'll make sure we secure it before we finish the rest of the shooting floor. Add double doors, garage doors, and reinforced glass windows to secure it. Seal off this square with the 2 windows as your bedroom, and then after that you can upgrade the roof above it to HQM, as well as the other one across from it, as these are where the vending machine bunkers will go. After that you can add wall frames to the entire 2x2 up here, because we'll be putting garage doors in. Might as well upgrade those too, because fuck a top down, right? You can place your deployables in your bedroom however you'd like. Add horizontal metal embrasures to your peak ups to make them more effective. Once you've done this, we can go outside and finish the rest of our shooting floor. Go to where your peak ups are and cover them up just like I do. Put a triangle frame here because that's where our roof access will be, and then don't fill this part in because we'll need to look up there. Instead, add half walls like I do, and then cover it with a twig floor. On the sides without peak ups, you can just spam triangles, it's really no big deal. And then do the exact same thing on the other side as well. Upgrade the frame, and then you can add a triangle ladder hatch so you can get up to your roof. Once you're up here, make sure you cover in any remaining holes, and then you can upgrade everything to stone. So right here on your peak ups, make sure that the hard side is facing the roof. I accidentally messed it up. I tried to rotate it, but I demolished it on accident. If you do this, you can upgrade and then rotate. Once you're done upgrading everything, you can add 2 walls with the soft sides facing in on top of the HQM floors. Grab some half walls and put them on top of your peak ups so they can double as turret pods. Put down a wall frame here so you can put a chain link fence in front of your turrets. Now you can upgrade these walls you placed to HQM, if you got the resources of course. Then place a roof triangle to open it up. To get the vending machine as close to the wall as possible, you have to place 1 twig to open it up, and then place another one upgraded to wood next to it. This will allow you to place the vending machine pretty much flat against the wall, so no one can loot it from the sides. If you want a more in-depth guide on how these work, go down to the description and click the link to GameLight's video on it. It's super informative along with the rest of his channel. To add the second vending machine, just do the exact same thing we just did on the other side. You won't have to upgrade anything on this one because the roof just disappears for some reason. Again, make sure it's as flat against the wall as possible. You can use these as like overpowered drone shops, or you can use them to store some valuable loot when you go offline. If you do use it to store loot, make sure that you add an external TC, because if you don't, then raiders will just have to blow to your main bunker. Then they can use their build priv from the first TC to open this one. For easier access, place a small box, then you can jump on top of the vending machine and jump on top of the wall and place the roof to open it up. But yeah, so we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side and add your 2 vending machines. You can sell a lot of items with all these too. If you want to add a section for a wind turbine, you can just place some wall frames like so. Then you can place 2 triangles and the wind turbine should fit on top of it. Make sure you don't forget to add your vertical embrasures around the entire shooting floor as well. To finish your peak ups, place siren lights right on the half wall and the window. You can place 2 so you can strafe a little bit while you peek as well. Make sure you do this on both sides. When you're ready to add the shooting floor to ground shoot, go directly under the triangle ladder hatch, and then you can add a triangle foundation. Then add a single door frame, a full wall, and a half wall. Make sure you do the same thing on the other side so you have symmetrical shoots. Also, make sure you use the pay-to-win door so you can see outside. Place a ladder so you can climb up to the ladder hatch. Do this on both sides as well. Put down some low walls on your roof so you can decrease your vulnerability from the ground. These are extra, but they make me feel a little bit safer, so I don't like getting beamed off my roof. If you want to add some flare to your shooting floor, you can replace that window directly above the chute. Add a triangle floor frame and then add some triangle roofs on top of the frame like I'm doing here. This will give you some bonus angles when you're roof camping, defending, and yeah, you'll be able to lob grenades down there too. This is useful when people try to hug the wall. Place down siren lights right here like so no one can squeeze through. But yeah, adding these on all 4 or just 2 sides of your base will give you some extra angles to take the heli from as well. But yeah, boys, I think that'll be it for me today. Let me know if you liked the video, and if you build the base, let me know how it works for you. Also, if you're still here, you might as well just join my Discord. You've been here for 15 minutes, bro. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. Anyways, thanks for watching, and peace out.